legitimate foul there on KD. I'm sure they'll take a look at that, but I don't think that was a take foul. Because KD actually thought he could get the basketball. But I can see why the officials are huddling up here. Oh, they're going to call it a take foul.
Oh, come on, man.
So Davis will be at the line. Out there for the Suns to start the second half. Jones at the point with Booker on the side. Redick, Durant, Beal. On the front out there for the Phoenix Suns. Coming in at 9-7. Lakers at 10-6. Davis at the free throw line. And Jared, with that, Lakers on top by 2. What do you know?
Well, we know the Lakers had an intense defensive focus practice yesterday. And one of the things I was told they focused on was
Come on.
communication. I just spoke to David Will at halftime. One of their assistant coaches who said, we got to clean up our pick and roll defense. We worked on that communication yesterday.
Good hands, good hands.
Still allowing the Suns to get downhill way too much, guys.
Interesting. There's only Nathan McMillan. Scotty Brooks is also assistant coach for J.J. Redick on that list. Clicking boundaries. Shot clock at 8. It also has a matchup here against Redick. Shot clock at 2.
Good block.
Jones, Nurkic, Durant. With Redick's rebounders. Booker goes up against Hachimura. Devin Booker, changing hands in direction. Closer, wide open, Nurkic's three.
Good shot.
Last season, Nurkic made 28 three-point shots. He's already made 13 this early part of the season. He's worked on that during the offseason. And tried to extend.
All right, let me know who y'all going for tonight. Lakers or Suns? Comment in the chat. Let me know. Lakers or Suns? Comment in the chat. Let me know who y'all going for. Lakers or Suns? Lakers? Why do you how long you been a Lakers fan? Lakers? Okay. I got the Suns tonight. No, we can't do that. I'm going for the Suns. I got the Suns. I'm watching it. I'm looking at it right now. I got the Suns. I like Kevin Durant. He's one of the best scorers in the NBA history. So I'm going for Durant. Come on. That's right. Who's going to win the NBA Cup? Let me know. Who you think? Lakers, Warriors, Suns? Who y'all got winning the NBA Cup this year? Cleveland Cavaliers? All right, good deflection. You got to get the rebound. Oh, LeBron basically just... Oh, come on, Nurkic. You got to get the rebound, man. Who's winning the NBA Cup? How many points you think that you got the Lakers? How many points you think the Lakers gonna win by since you got the Lakers? Good shot, Nurkic. No, we can't do that. We'll be at the game in a couple weeks though, but we can't do that. They ain't gonna let you do that. Woo! They're just blowing the whistle right now. I am going for the Phoenix Suns, baby. I can't stand the Lakers. I'm not a Lakers fan. Until LeBron get off the team, I might change my consideration, but I'm ready for LeBron to get off the team. AD on the foul line right now. Let me know who you going for if you just getting in, Lakers or Suns. In-season tournament tonight. Who you going for, Lakers or Suns? Happy holidays to everybody that's in here too. All right, so we got the 68-69. AD knocks down the free throw. Let's look at it. Total free throws for the game. Lakers have taken 12 free throws, and the Suns only got 5 free throws. Here we go with that again. Here we go. It's a close game. Shot clock at 7. There you go. That's all you got to do is keep going to the paint. Keep feeding them. Keep feeding the beast. 71-68. If they're going to switch, if they're going to put Cam Reddish on Nurkic, let him shoot. I keep running the same play. Let me know who you going for, Lakers or Suns. Hit the like button if you're in, Lakers or Suns. Bad defense. They just do one thing good and turn back around and do something bad. They don't play good defense. That was no good. That's a foul right there. Come on. That's a foul. Come on, hold foul. Look. Oh, come on, man. That's bull right there. That was a whole foul, man. How you not call that? Durant go straight to the bucket and get hit. They didn't call it. Come on, man. Said you've been a fan since 88. You've been a Lakers fan since 88. Well, I can't really hate on you at that particular point because if you've been a Lakers fan since 88, then I can't say nothing. That's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar era still, right? Magic Johnson. I think, yeah, Kareem was still playing. Magic Johnson. James Worthy. Big James, so yeah. I thought if you would have said like since the last couple years, then I probably would have said something then. But no, I can't say nothing then. Like, so you a diehard Lakers fan? What do I support in the Israel-Palestine conflict? I'm going to not really get involved in the politics right now. That is a whole nother subject, but if you do want to talk about the game, we can go ahead and talk about the game. Yeah. What's up? So, yeah, the Israel Gaza, I have no comments other than, I don't really like wars if they're unnecessary. So, peace to those people. And hopefully, things can get better, you know what I mean? Soon, because, people dying is not a good thing. Other than that, do I think Scotty Barnes can make an impact in the league? Scotty Barnes, I love his game. He just can't stay healthy. He had the orbital fracture earlier on in Toronto. Just gets off to a bad start, man. I like the Raptors. They're young. They got Emmanuel quickly. They got him on the team. They got JJ Barrett. I like the team. I just think that these guys got to show up, man, and they got to actually play, man. That's one of the main problems. Consistency. A lot of teams are inconsistent, man. The NBA ratings are hurting right now. And to me, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that it's expensive for some people to actually watch it. For instance, if you got to have cable, and then you got to have League Pass, and then you got to have all these other different, like, for instance, I'm closer to L.A., and I can't watch I can't watch the Lakers games unless I have another Spectrum Sports. So I'm paying for cable, I'm paying for League Pass, and I'm paying for Spectrum Sports just to watch the Lakers game. So I kind of got two teams in the mix. I love Steph Curry. You guys will see that too. I personally think he's the most phenomenal player in the league just because of his size and what he's able to do. Happy holidays. Yes, happy holidays from Rooster, from the newspaper, The Rooster. Okay. Happy holidays to you. Happy Thanksgiving coming up to you. I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving and holiday season, Christmas, and everything that's coming up. So, yeah, that's my take on Scotty Barnes, man. Scotty Barnes is he's got it all. He's got it all. They just need to let these guys got to stay healthy, man. Kawhi Leonard, Rudy's better. I don't know. Kawhi Leonard is another disappointment, man. He's a disappointment. Kawhi Leonard. He hasn't been the same since 2019. So the Clippers, they have to be disappointed because they got a team, but he can't get on the floor because of his knee. So if you ain't yet, hit the like button. If you want to send a super thanks, you can do that also too. All right. A foul finally. Suns up by 4. Suns are up by 4. It is 70-74. This is really close. I don't know who's going to win the in-season tournament. I don't know. Golden State lost 2 back-to-back games yesterday. They blew 18-point lead. I was really disappointed there yesterday against the Brooklyn Nets. And reminiscent of some of the stuff they did last year. They blew a 18-point lead and they lost the game before, so I hope Golden State gets it together. I don't know if it's Steve Kerr's rotations. His rotations could be off. Curry was definitely out for a very long rest, and Brooklyn, they're quick, fast, young. Dennis Schroeder has been balling. So he was balling in the Olympics. Cut it down to like 4 or 5, and the next thing you know, they just came right back. So I was really disappointed, man. You know. Devin Booker's on the line, 75-70. As you can see, I got my son's apparel out here. So we're streaming all Lakers games. We'll go live as many Lakers games as we can because I know that's the bigger. I know everybody always follow the Lakers and Golden State too. What's a crazy season? Cavs and Thunder. Yo, man, I'm shocked. I am stunned with the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. They went on a 15 and 0, right? The next thing you know, they ended up losing a game to the Boston Celtics that they could have won. That was a close game. Yo, you know what though? I don't think they're going to win a championship because when a team is that good, some kind of way in the end they're going to blow it in the end. I just think so. Maybe the in-season tournament. All right, AD, he got the easy shot in the paint. Yeah, so the Thunder, I like them. But what about Holmgren? Whoo! Booker hits a 3. What about Holmgren? Holmgren, he's out, right? With the hip fracture or something like that. So that affects them too. But those boys are loaded. Only thing I don't like is they shoot too many threes. They shoot too many 3-pointers. That's my only thing. Like, you live and die by the 3. Like, on a fast break at times when they got 3-on-1, they just pull up and then they miss. Like, Booker hits another 3, 81-72. Booker's heating up. Who's winning? Play the Phoenix Suns, 81-72. All right, LeBron is in the AD about to pull up for 3. AD misses the 3. Booker is pushing the ball up the court right now. He's about to pull up. Oh, Booker's on fire. Booker's on fire, baby. Timeout, LA, 19 points. This is how you bury them right here. What did y'all think about the Denver Nuggets game? The Denver Nuggets game, that was crazy. That was kind of like, Denver is not the same Denver, but they blew those boys out. What, they win by like 20-something points against the Lakers? And then they came and got blown out yesterday right? Was it 145? The New York Knicks put 145 on him. So we need an NBA YouTube guy. Man, we here, man. We're here. We're here. We got all kind of content out. We on Instagram. If you look at us, our Instagram is really buzzing, man. We've had a lot of interaction on my Instagram page. Go look at some of the stuff. Lakers and Golden State still will level off after the All-Star game. Both are at 6 and 7. Man, I hope you're not right about my Golden State Warriors. I really want to see Steph Curry win the NBA title. I want him to get one more. He should have 6, but that's my opinion. I think they the injuries in 2018 or 2019 when they went up against the Raptors and Kevin Durant tore the Achilles. Who else? Klay Thompson had the knee injury. They could have 6 titles, man. In 2016 was BS to me. But, if he has 6 titles, they're going to kind of go in and say he only has 1 scoring title. One finals MVP. That's going to be the argument. But if he wins 6 titles, then you got to put him in the conversation with Kobe. You got to put him in the conversation with Michael Jordan. You got to put him in the GOAT conversation at that particular point. LeBron James. I think personally, Steph should be in the greatest of all time conversation. I personally think. That's been the most dominant team. They always find a way to win, no matter what the lineup is. Last year they kind of struggled, but they kind of salvaged that issue with relinquishing, not getting Klay Thompson back. His attitude. Sometimes your attitude can make a difference on a team. So his attitude was really bad. You're just a casual from the UK. And beat the 76ers. Oh, man. Please don't get me started on Embiid, man. Oh, my God. I can't with him. Embiid pushed the reporter. He had a 3-game suspension earlier on. His knee he's hampered with knee injuries. So he can't stay in the lineup consistently. So in terms of Embiid, they got Paul George on the team, Tyrese Maxey, and Embiid, right? They should be title contenders, and they got the worst record in the NBA right now. I think they only won 2 games and lost 12 or 13. OKC, New York City, Cavs, Boston are playing. Yes, they are. But Golden State was right there. They just lost 2 games. Hornets, let's see if LaMelo Ball. Let's see if LaMelo Ball. Ooh, that's an elbow. That's offensive foul on Anthony Davis. Let's see if LaMelo Ball can stay healthy. Let's see. LaMelo, he played lights out the other night. He was hitting everything, man. Everything from 3. I think he's the chosen one. LaMelo and Embiid is definitely overrated, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like he can't play back-to-backs. If you can't play back, like you get paid millions of dollars and you can't play back-to-backs. Like if it's really, really like you really just can't. But if you can, come on, man. That's why the NBA ratings are going down. 76ers got everything they need, and the 76ers are doomed right now. And that's a lot of they pay these players that much money. I'm acting like LaMelo is top 10. I didn't say he was top 10. I said he's. You see the game last night? He was. Poof. Are you saying like top 10 all time? No, I didn't say that. I'm saying top 10 point guard in the league right now. He has to be. All right, fast break. Phoenix Suns on the fast break. KD's about to pull up for 3. Oh no, he's definitely top 10 in point guards. Come on, you got Curry, Kyrie. This contract year, Melo got to be balling out. I mean, no, that kid got game, man. He has game. I mean, like name a point guard right now, that is right now. You know what I'm saying? That I would love to have, if he could stay healthy, I would love to have him, on the Warriors and have Steph Curry playing the 2. Another 3? We airballed the 3. So, yeah, I mean, even if it's contract season and he's balling all out, okay, cool. But the kid got game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm taking him over Lonzo. Lakers are KD got the ball again. Scores 86, 74 in favor of the Phoenix Suns. He okay? I mean, so you're telling me that you wouldn't take Prime Rose? Oh, yeah, no. Oh, come on, man. Now, I'm from Chicago. Yeah, D. Rose was a monster. D. Rose was a monster. I was in Chicago those years. He just couldn't stay healthy. He couldn't stay healthy. Absolutely. Problem with D. Rose is that he played above the rim so much. KD with the dunk. He played above the rim so much until it wore out on his knees. So all of the impact of jumping up and down, and eventually, he had to develop that jump shot and that floater. If he would have had that, he could have lasted longer, but he was dunking on everybody. Lonzo was actually the better brother. You think Lonzo? Well, Lonzo can't stay healthy. Lonzo was out the last couple seasons, right? Then he came back already, and he has a wrist injury. He's out. Then they announced that he's going to return. It's like if he can't consistently stay healthy, then it's like, how am I going to say he's better than his brother if he's not healthy? D. Rose and the Knicks better than LaMelo. D. Rose, when he was in Knicks, that's when he had to adjust his game. Another 3. Royce O'Neal, okay. 91-74. Hit the like button. Coming in. Let us know who you think is going to win this game. Lakers or the Suns. So far, it's 91-74. I'm going for the Phoenix Suns. Of course, I'm not cheering for LeBron James. I can't do it. But exactly, yeah. No, that one evolved a little bit, okay? He had to kind of change his style of play. So he had the floaters, the mid-range. He could kind of shoot the 3. Stephen A. Smith said on his podcast that either LaMelo or Trae Young will end up on the Lakers because Charlotte or Atlanta paying the max money. Okay. I don't think they're going to Trae Young not going to end up on the Lakers. He's not going to end up on the Lakers. And I don't think you said who else? Who else? LaMelo. They're not going to no. I mean, they're going to be paying a high luxury tax. So how is Trae Young or LaMelo going to end up on the Lakers? And it's not going to work because LeBron James is ball dominant, right? So LeBron is so ball dominant, he has to hold on to the ball. And those players need the ball in their hand for the offense to actually work. Do I understand there's levels? Oh, there's levels to everything. But I think you said that Lonzo was better. I can't say a player is better when he hasn't played in 2 years. His brother is phenomenal. The stuff that he was doing last night and the highlights that I saw, I didn't get a chance to watch the complete game, but it was absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. And he got swag. You know what? LaMelo kind of got swag. He got swag. You know what I'm saying? Connect knocks down the 3. It is now 77-91. Now, see, Phoenix, Dame Lillard. Okay, Luka, Kyrie, Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard balled out tonight, too. But Damian Lillard he inconsistent sometimes. But I'm saying, in your point guards, Royce O'Neal, another 3. In your point guards, you got to put LaMelo up there into that. I'm not talking all time. Because all time, I got Magic Johnson as the greatest point guard of all time. Magic Johnson I have as the greatest point guard of all time. Steph is not a traditional point guard. He's you know what I'm saying? He's not traditional. He's more of a shooting guard. Who do you think has the best handles in the league? Kyrie, Steph. Kyrie got the best handles. Lakers are getting the wood. Yes, they are. They are getting that wood, Charles. But we need to cross our fingers because the last time they played, the league looked like this. KD went to the bench, and the whistle started blowing. And next thing you know, it's a whole nother quarter, and they end up losing. I hope they can close it out tonight. Put them on a 3-game losing streak. You think LaMelo's better than Booker? No, I don't think LaMelo is better than Booker, but they play two different positions. LaMelo is definitely a point guard, but I like the kid, man. You know, he kind of flashy. You know, he got an aura about it. He got the bling. You know what I'm saying? It's just if he can stay healthy, man, that is the one ball kid that I actually like. Either Oscar or Stockton for the greatest point guard. Oscar, you got Stockton over Magic Johnson? Nah. Magic Johnson, who won the NBA title in his rookie year, there's no need to fear. Magic Johnson is here. He played all five. He guarded all. Oh, come on. I can't do that, man. Come on. Another bucket. 96-78. Sound like his dad. No, I'm just being. His dad was really promoting Lonzo. And so, you know, I grew to like Lonzo defensively. Lonzo is a good defender. He's a great passer. He had to reconstruct his jump shot because his jump shot was very awkward. You know, but his brother actually has the sauce. You know what I'm saying? I would, if I could, I would go to a Charlotte Hornets game. If I would fly to a Charlotte Hornets game. If the Charlotte Hornets were in, like if the Charlotte Hornets come to LA, I would drive up there just to watch this because I think, you know what I'm saying? I think he. But now, what you think about Cooper Flag? Okay, because he's coming in the league and the dunk tonight he did was serious. So the league is going to be. They got talent. The thing is, people got to be available to play. They got to be like Zion Williamson. I'm over Zion. He walking around looking like a beignet, a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? He got LeBron James looking better than him. And LeBron's 39. And this man is walking around in his 20s looking like he ate at the whole country buffet every night. Like, come on, man. He not available. His hamstring is always hurting. I don't know. His nutrition can't be good. He got a girl who got BBW, just, you know what I'm saying? She crazy. She all at the game. He distracted. I don't think he's in love with basketball. So the Pelicans, I'm wiping them off too. If you're a Pelicans fan, no offense, but the Pelicans got everything they need, but they can't stay healthy. Oh, Tyus Jones, you said he just done playing my Jayhawks. Flag is nice, but he tries to do too much. Well, he gonna have to adjust. We're gonna have to see how it tracks. But you know what? NBA, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not that much defense. You know, it's all like predicated on scoring and everything. If you're in YouTube, hit the like button. If you like to support the channel, you can hit the super thanks. But yeah, definitely. I actually like Cooper Flag a little bit, but we don't know how that's going to translate into the NBA. But Bronny James, what do you guys think about Bronny James? Okay. He's shaky in late game situations, so he's going to have to kind of learn that. That's why he's in college. You know, he's got to go through the process. Hopefully he can learn. I don't know. Is he going to come into the league next year? What's your guys' thoughts on Bronny James? The dunk tonight was something nasty. That dunk was nasty. With all the low TV ratings and the low merchandise sales, I want to see who's going to pay Luka the $350 million that his agent told Kendrick Perkins he's going to be seeking. Somebody going to pay him. Now, my thing with Luka is Bronny is the next GOAT. yeah, that's a good one, man. They're going to give it to Luka, man. Luka is another injury-prone person. He got game. Luka Doncic is lazy. He says fouls every minute. Bronny is the next GOAT. You cannot be serious, man. I know that's a good sorry. That's a good one right there. Bronny is done, man. Once LeBron retires, man, it's over with. Like, what team's gonna have a need for someone that's undersized at that position, that can't score the basketball? He doesn't have great basketball IQ. He was overhyped. Bronny, he goes to the corner. Every time Bronny's in the game, he just goes to the corner and he waits for the three. And when he gets the ball, he can't even knock down the three. And then he doesn't even have the IQ to know that, like, hey, all right, I got the ball in my hands. Let me attack the basket. Let me use my athleticism to get to the basket. That's my problem with Bronny. They said Bronny is 322 ranked out of 326 in the G League. Dang, see what I'm saying? Now, LeBron actually said that Bronny was going to be better than half the players in the NBA. That's what he actually said. Yeah, Brownie. Said Brownie. Nah, Brown. Yeah, well, he's done. Yeah, so yeah. I mean, LeBron put a target on his back. Jeff Teague said it. Even Jeff Teague, we're not hating. I think Bryce is going to be better because he's a little bit longer. He has a better shot. But when you undersized like that, if you can't hit a three, that's what the new NBA is. You can't cut to the basket, make layups, any of that kind of stuff. Ain't nobody got time to be babying this man, and put the pacifier in him. Your daddy said he was good. Bronny better just invest that $7 million. He fleeced the Lakers. He would never see in the NBA court without. You are so right. He would have never seen the NBA court without his dad. You are absolutely right. And I'm upset. You know, I'll be careful. You know what I'm saying? I'm upset with LeBron for actually forcing this kid into the spotlight because you kind of feel bad for Bronny. You kind of feel bad for him that he's not flourishing the way that he is, you know, because that's a lot to be in a Lakers uniform and underperform with all the spotlights. I saw the kid playing in preseason in person. Ooh, Bradley Beal for 3. That's what we talking about. 1-on-178. Yeah, I seen Bradley. I'm sorry. I saw Bronny James, man, in person when he played at the T-Mobile Arena, and man, it was sad. It was pitiful, man. I think he ended up with a layup or something like that. But other than that, his game ain't nice, man. So you know, Hey, man, the Suns they were 7-0 before Kevin Durant's injury. They were like the number 2 team in the league. Bronny ain't cashing that check. His father wrote. He ain't backing it up. You got to be able to back it up. When your dad is LeBron James and your dad says you're that great, you got to back it up. Bronny James better than LaMelo. Oh, yeah, you got jokes. You a comedian. You a comedian, man. The man I think, what is he averaging? Less than 4 points a game in the G League? And these kids in the G League, they're hungry because they want to make the league. So they're going to come at him. But I forgot the news reporter who said that they don't actually like the football player. The fact that he is not traveling with the team. It's like, okay, you can have that type of attitude when your game is nice. When your game ain't nice, then you can't have that type of attitude. So that's like Jordan. He knew his son could play basketball, but he knew his son was no NBA player. Yeah. Well, Michael Jordan didn't even force the issue. Scottie Pippen didn't even really force the issue with Scottie Pippen Jr. And he got game too. Scottie Pippen Jr. got game. But you don't see their dad, you know, like on the Lakers when he was going through his situation. Scottie Pippen didn't use his power or anything like that to like call out the Lakers organization for not really, you know, developing him the way he should. Or now Scottie Pippen Jr. he has a vital role on the Memphis Grizzlies team. Reeves out there bricking. You said Jordan's son won with Scottie's wife? Well, I don't know if that's actually winning, but I mean, considering that how old she is, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he got more to lose. Bradley Beal, 103.70. He got more to lose. I mean, not to say that she ain't got nothing to lose, but he got the name Jordan behind him. You know what I'm saying? Like Scottie Pippen, like his daddy is a billionaire, you know. Lonzo will have the better career setback right now. Well, I'm hoping that he don't have a setback. I actually like the kid, man. Hey, JJ Redick, tell me what y'all think about JJ Redick as the coach, because that's a good one there. Darvin Ham was the problem last year, and before then it was Frank Vogel, and before then it was Luke Walton, And now we got J.J. Redick, who had never coached. Period. He's an NBA player, good three-point shooter. And LeBron said he's the answer. So now they are losing. I'm still not going to celebrate until this game is over with. I'm not going to celebrate. LeBron on a fast break. But what y'all think about J.J. Redick? J.J. Redick as a coach is ridiculous. Get him back on ESPN. Bingo. Let him go back to I want to call him something else, but I'm not going to say it. But, I think J.J. Redick need to go back to ESPN and be an analyst. But his takes are very biased. Okay? I don't like the disrespect of how he disrespects the old school. I don't like how he disrespects old school basketball like Jordan, Pippen, and all these Larry Bird. Like he tried to crap on Larry Bird and make it seem like Larry wouldn't even be in the conversation of great 3-point shooters. So you know what I'm saying? And he uses all his analytics and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, if you don't think Larry Bird would be a legend when it come down, like right now, a 3-point shooter right now, or Reggie Miller right now, come on, stop it. Patrick Ewing would do a better job. The NBA forgot that Patrick Ewing would do a better job. Well, see, LeBron wants somebody on this team right now that he can control. That's what it's all about. He has to have somebody that's a puppet. So all these coaches, like Darvin Ham, all these, you can't tell me LeBron ain't been involved in the decision-making for actually bringing the coaches in. But that's actually a problem because it's backfiring. Look, he's getting, look, right now, 105-81. They're getting exposed. This is coaching. He is what LeBron wanted, and the Lakers just wanted to make him happy. But if you are a Lakers fan, because one of the people that said that they were a Laker fan, if that's the attitude that the Lakers gonna have, they're in a lot of trouble because now they just got to appease. They brought Bronny in. They gave Bronny $7 million. They got rid of Darvin Ham because they said Darvin Ham wasn't a great coach. And it was his rotations, and LeBron didn't respect him. And they said the Lakers lost respect for Darvin Ham. Now they actually have a person who they said has all the basketball analytics, IQ, J.J. Redick. And look at the score now, 105-83. Denver Nuggets spanked them. They lost the game to Orlando Magic, and the Magic was shorthanded. And one of the issues really, man, is, age on this team. Elder abuse in Phoenix, they're getting the belt. They're getting the belt. Lakers are getting the belt right now. This is. Then they got to play the Oklahoma City Thunder on Friday. I need to go get me some but I'm cheering for the Thunder. I got Oklahoma City Thunder spanking them too. They're going to have to, and look at the free throws. I think the Lakers are shooting more free throws in this game. But this is the fourth. Okay, so I can kind of rejoice because they're not coming back. 105-83. All LeBron sexuals. This is your GOAT right here. Bye. Another 3. All right, 108-83. 86-108. Kendrick or Drake or Wayne. You know what? I like Drake, but Charles Barkley. Anytime you let Charles Barkley and Shaq at halftime make fun of you, and they said they were playing a Kendrick Lamar song during the halftime, and he said, "Let's be careful that we don't end up getting a lawsuit." So, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the whole lawsuit that Drake did. That's soft, man. I don't like that. I don't like the whole lawsuit of, I hate that, man. It's like you started a rap beef, man. You started a war, and just so happened this song blew up, and now you want to sue? Come on, man. That's soft, man. That's very soft. Who's a Walmart cashier? Oh, I'm not a professional LeBron hater. I just think that LeBron needs to retire. It's time to let the league move on. You know what I'm saying? Other players need to develop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been so long of the same stuff every season. You see clearly, like, the Lakers what they did this season to appease him, right? This is his, 22nd season? Okay. They gave him his son so he could play next to. They gave him the coach he wanted. And look what it's actually translating into. Drake the man, bro. Listen, yeah, I like Drake, but suing? Come on, man. Because you're saying that the record company inflated Kendrick Lamar's numbers? Well, what happened when, okay, let's just say hypothetically when you were on top. Were they inflating your numbers also? That's the way you got to actually look at it. But he's pulling a Karen. And he's letting his Karen side come out right now. That's really what Drake is doing. He's acting like a diva. And he's really ending his career because people you can't talk gangster in your rap and then go get a lawyer and sue someone because they're on top and you think the record companies are inflating his numbers to make him look better. His song was really good. You said I feel you as a basketball, but logically, why would LeBron retire? Why would LeBron retire? Okay, I'll give you some reasons why he would retire. Because the LA Lakers, there's a definition. If something ain't broke, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and not getting any results. And so what LeBron is doing, he's just playing for numbers, right? He's getting stats. That's all he's doing. These are all selfish individual accomplishments. It's like, okay, you passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar already. 40,000. Okay, whatever you're going to just keep getting points and points. But the Lakers as an organization can't get better until he actually leads the team, because now they can take that money that they're spending. He had 2 years, $100 million. They can actually put players on the team that they actually can use to make that team better. Like the defensive players, a better coach that can actually coach this team. JJ Redick is not the coach for this team. You said who was LeBron mad at after LeBron, everybody. Soon as something don't go his way, he gets mad. He was fussing in the beginning of the game, like if his teammates make a mistake, he yelling, he hollering. But if he make the mistake, it's okay. LeBron is 23 or he's average. You saying 23 and 6, but the numbers aren't translating into having winning seasons. Okay, the Denver Nuggets, they keep spanking them. I am shocked that the Denver Nuggets actually beat the Lakers the other day. I'm shocked. Okay. The Phoenix Suns, they iffy. They got a new coach. They moving the ball around. That's a good way to actually beat the Lakers. To share the rock. They shoot a lot of 3-point shots, but it's working tonight. So they outshot them. They shoot them out the gym. Didn't any of these guys learn from Diddy's lawsuit that the big dogs are going down by Christmas? There will be a video and 3 suits on Drake. Maybe they should have. I don't know, man. But listen, I personally think Drake has ended his career. When you start pulling moves like that, you're not respected. Another 3. 111, 86. But yeah, if the Lakers want to go in a different direction, they need to force LeBron next year to actually retire. I'm actually going to do that. That's what they actually need to do. Otherwise, they're going to have another losing season. You won the in-season tournament last year. You went out, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic actually put you out in the first round, 4-1. It was embarrassing. Then you came back this season, and Bradley, that's Devin Booker again, 113-88. I don't even know why JJ Redick won't throw in a towel. Curry is the GOAT. I can agree with somebody on that. Hit the like button. Get us into the outlet. Make sure you hit that like button. Get the likes up. If Brown retires, NBA popularity is done. That's the same thing they said about Jordan. And a lot of that is just mentally. Yes, it did go down. Jordan was fanatic. He carried the league, putting it into a position where a stratosphere that you could never ever imagine. But if LeBron retires, there's other players to actually watch. And that's the problem with the NBA. They need to market the other players. Warriors are overrated? No, they're not overrated. They were the 1 seed. What are they, 2, 3 right now? All right, another 3. Oh, they missed it. Yeah, they just need to focus on LaMelo Ball, all the other players you got coming in. Cooper's Flag, all these players is going to be coming into the league, man. Morant, you know what I'm saying? Scottie Pippen Jr. Start advertising these guys. Luka Doncic. They got all these different. Nikola Jokic, who could be working on, his third MVP or fourth MVP, possibly this season. You got players, man. Kevin Durant just knocked down one. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Donovan Mitchell. Look at all the players you have to actually, carry the league, man. You know what I'm saying? So I personally don't think the league is going to be in a bad place if LeBron retires. When LeBron retires, he's moving to China. He doesn't want to live in the MAGA country. Now that we are going to release Diddy files. Okay, I don't know anything about Jokic is old. I don't know anything about him living in the MAGA country or whatever. China James, okay, that's a good joke. Nikola Jokic is old. Nikola Jokic is very slow getting up and down the court. But the stuff that he does is amazing. Now, I personally don't feel that Nikola Jokic would be this dominant in the 80s and 90s. Going up against a Patrick Ewing, going up against a Tim Duncan, going up against a Shaq, Alonzo Mourning. I personally think that his game would be very limited because the physicality. I think they'd be too physical for him. Memphis is up and coming. Morant looks good, and there is a lot. I love Ja Morant, but my problem with Morant is, can he stay healthy? Can Morant stay healthy? The shoulder injury, the hip injury, last season the incident with the pistol. You know what I'm saying? The Grizzlies can be everything in the NBA, but it's all going to depend upon, can he stay healthy? If he can't stay healthy, they got Desmond Baines injured. You know what I'm saying? Off and on the court. So if Desmond Baines can stay healthy, and Morant can stay healthy, and he's another person, I think that he gets injured a lot because he plays above the rim like Derrick Rose. Bron can play until he's 50. No, he can't. Father Time is undefeated. Look, a lot of this stuff that LeBron is doing is in transition. So, a lot of layups, dunks, and he kind of developed a three-point shot, but he doesn't really have a consistent mid-range or turnaround or fade up play with his back to the basket. Them guys gonna run him off the court. They running him off the court right now. All right, good night, Ben. I appreciate it. Amari Stoudemire was great. I love Amari Stoudemire, man. I definitely appreciate your time, man. We'll be back for the Oklahoma City Thunder game on Friday. Absolutely. Make sure you hit the like button too, man. Make sure you look out for us. I'm gonna pin a flyer on the page so you'll know when we're going live. But who you think gonna win Friday's game? If somebody don't do something, LeBron is gonna be calling for a trade. D'Angelo Russell, somebody getting traded. JJ Redick is out the door. He gonna get fired. But it's gonna look bad because this is the guy that they actually wanted. Okay? JJ Redick is gonna be done because the Lakers fans are gonna be tired of them losing to the better teams and showing his lack of experience tonight. Okay? He already had a meltdown, OKC. You got OKC, I got OKC too. He already had a meltdown and he kind of threw a chair or something like that. He gonna be having a whole lot of meltdowns. 115. Okay, so they got this game over 115-88. They got the second stream in now. A lot of these guys couldn't play in the 80s or 90s. Can you imagine Curry and Clay being guarded by Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars? I think that Curry could play. I'm not sure about this version of Klay Thompson, but the hand checking, the fact that they could they would probably put a full court press on you, that would probably severely eliminate the effectiveness of a Klay Thompson, definitely. But Reggie Miller played now, so Reggie Miller was able to run off screens and stuff like that. So it just depends. It's very possible that Klay Thompson and Curry could play. Would they average the same amount of points that they're averaging now? I don't think so. Maybe Steph Curry may average 18. Ooh, that's another cough. Tough to beat a super team. Well, you are a super team. You got a super team. You got the greatest player in the world, right, in LeBron James, and you got the best, one of the leading scorers in the NBA right now. Isn't Anthony Davis leading the league in scoring right now? I don't want to hear those excuses. LeBron had a super team all his life. And he lived by, Booker again, you live by the sword, you done die by the sword. So everybody else has pretty much built super teams to challenge him. But not only that, what's been working is organic growth. Because if you look at the teams that have won championships, it's been organic. Like Golden State Warriors out of the draft. Milwaukee Bucks out of the draft. The Denver Nuggets out of the draft. The Boston Celtics out of the draft. So organic growth is actually something that's working, but LeBron doesn't have time for it because of his age. And he doesn't have patience to actually be playing with rookies on his team or people that's developing. So that's a big issue. The Lakers need to blow this thing up after this season. The next season needs to be, they need to give him a farewell tour like they did Kobe. Kobe have a farewell tour, call it. He don't need to be playing with his son Bryce. If he played with his son Bryce on his team and Bronny, and Jeannie Buss needs to do that, somebody need to get Dr. Buss out his grave. And he need to come and slap her, because that's sad. Man, come on, man. They got to do something different, man. This is a slaughter fest right here. And look how many minutes LeBron is averaging per game. So with all the minutes that he's averaging per game, what's going to happen is it's going to take a toll on his body. I don't care how much lifting weights, how much cardio he does. I don't care what type of what supplements he takes. His body is going to wear down, and he's not going to be able to keep up for the rest of the season. Look at this. It's a slaughter fest, man. Devin Booker went off. They had nobody to guard him. Kevin Durant went crazy. Bradley Beal went crazy. There was no answer. There was no answer for the Suns tonight, man. No answer at all. So he ain't gonna be able to play until he's 50. I would retire. He should retire this year, but I'm sure he's not. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. And listen, a lot of teams that the Lakers played scores 119-92. A lot of teams they played this year, they were missing their best players. When they played the Pelicans were missing Williamson, and they were missing C.J. McCollum and DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray is just coming back. I really have high hopes for the Pelicans because of the addition of DeJounte Murray to the team. Okay, so I thought that brought more scoring, but we really can't see. We really won't be able to get a chance to see until tomorrow's game how DeJounte Murray is going to look. We don't know when Zion Williamson is going to return. I don't mind a super team that is built through the draft. Yeah, well, when they call Golden State a super team, like did they actually know that was going to be a super team? They drafted Draymond, they drafted Klay, and they drafted Curry, and just built everything around them. And you taking a gamble because Curry had ankle injuries. So how did they know that was going to be a super team? Now LeBron actually went to Miami, and he actually teamed up with D Wade and Chris Bosh, two of the best players at that time in the NBA in that conference. That is considered a super team because you got the player that's supposed to be the best player in the NBA playing with arguably the third or fourth best shooting guard ever to play the game in D Wade. And then arguably behind, I don't know how you would rate this, behind Kawhi Leonard. Chris Bosh was probably one of the greatest Raptors of all time. I mean, you could, do I mess with the UFC? I'm more into like boxing. I did kind of see a little bit of the John Jones highlights. That was incredible too. He's an incredible athlete. But I don't do too much UFC. But boxing wise, I like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is my person. I like Tank. I like what Tank is doing. I'm not a huge Canelo fan. I think Canelo is controlling his fights. I want him to fight Bivol again. D-Wade was a superstar. Bosch was solid. Arguably, but you gotta arguably say that these are some of the greatest. Bosch was a multiple-time All-Star who had to adjust his game playing next to LeBron because, Bosch was the best player on his team, right? And so they played through Chris Bosch. But when he joined up with LeBron in Miami, they had to play around LeBron, a 5-1 out. LeBron had to control the ball. Bosch had to become a three-point shooter. And that kind of, deflated his numbers. Look at this. They just running him off the court. Tim Duncan is your GOAT. I'm not mad at you. Tim Duncan is a 5-time NBA champion. I think he lost 2 times in the NBA Finals. Could have had 6 rings, but they lost to the Miami Heat. Ray Allen saved the day. Uh-oh. Jackson Hayes is injured. That's huge. He's down. Uh-oh. Jackson Hayes is out. Yeah, he's not even standing up. He's not putting no weight on it. That's not good. That's not good. Let me see. Yeah, he twisted it. He did something to it. He twisted it. That's bad for the Lakers. Still lost to the Mavericks, who had Dirk and lots of. Yeah. They lost to the Mavs. They had Jason Terry, old Jason Kidd. They had what's my guy name on the team? Who else was on that team, man? That 2011 team. Dirk, Sean Marion. Sean Marion was on that team. So Sean had guarded LeBron. LeBron just didn't perform well in that 2011 NBA Finals. That was a problem. So, they could have won, but LeBron kind of choked. Now, I know on his podcast with JJ Redick, he said that they didn't have the personnel. JJ Barrera, he said they didn't have the personnel, but that's BS, man. They had the personnel. Mike Miller, they had those people that actually, could actually play, but they just didn't get the job done. So, and that 2011 Dallas Mavericks team was actually phenomenal. 2011 Dallas Mavericks, that was actually phenomenal. I actually like that team. But JJ Barrera and Jason Terry, they played lights out. Jason Terry came off the bench. I think he averaged 18 points a game, 18.6 points a game in the 2011 NBA Finals for a bench player. He had a humongous 3-point shot that he pulled up. I think it was from the right wing, right on top of LeBron James. And it just turned the momentum of the season. I mean, that series around. I thought that the Miami Heat was definitely going to take it, but they didn't. So, and then the next year, they ended up winning the championship. The next 2 until LeBron went back to Cleveland. Another 3-point shot for the for the Phoenix Suns, 126-96. What y'all think about this game, my Lakers fans? What went wrong in this game? Do the Lakers need to make a trade? I don't think there's no trade they can make that can help them. What do you guys think? I think that they've been having an easy schedule. They played the Utah Jazz. Who else did they play? That was kind of easy. They played the Raptors. Kobe was spotted. Kobe was phenomenal, man. Kobe had great work ethic, You're from AZ. Your sons got to. Hey, what you think about your sons, man? How far you think they're going to go? I love what I'm seeing tonight. My only problem with the Suns, I got one problem with the Suns. Can Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal stay healthy? That's my only problem. Hit that like button if you in. Definitely hit the like button. But if can Kevin Durant, can he stay healthy? because he just missed 7 games with the calf injury. And, he is older. But this team doesn't work if their big three is not playing. This team does not work if the big three not playing. I'm going to say it again. This team does not work if the big three is not playing at all. Kobe said, all right, I'm not going to I'm not finna play no games with you and be disrespectful to the Mamba like that. That's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Have some respect for him and his daughter, man. That's one of the most tragic incidents that has happened in mankind. And, no matter how someone feels or whatever, sometimes some of the stuff we say is just ridiculous. Let's be respectful, man. That's crazy. Kobe is a legend, one of the greatest players to play the game. He was a hard-working person playing the game, So the disrespect, that's not cool, man. That's not cool at all. All right, we got about 9 seconds. 127 to 100. You said, no depth, yeah. So, because that's what I was saying earlier, is because LeBron, look at the bench. Gabe Vincent kind of sucks, right? Gabe Vincent sucks, right? He's been stinking up the gym. And then you got Jared Vanderbilt. He's not playing, right? And then Christian Wood has been injured. But I don't even think if they had Vanderbilt, Christian Wood, and all these people available, that would make any difference, man. I don't, so these guys are injured. Like I said, Gabe Vincent, he's been a shell of himself since he left Miami, man. That was kind of crazy, man. He came there and he really hasn't been producing. He had some injuries. So y'all needed a point guard. Y'all got D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell, y'all was going to trade him off last season because y'all said he underperformed in the Denver Nuggets series. So, I don't know what else the Lakers need at this particular point. I feel like they need to start at the foundation, blow it up, and just maybe build a team around Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis been balling. He just needs he definitely can't be your big. He needs to be able to he can play a power forward. You need a center, and you need to put the pieces around him, right? You got Austin Reeves. Dalton Knecht is special. Dalton Knecht has some game. I'm not sure D'Angelo Russell is the answer. He's not really a great defender. I don't know what you can get for him, and I don't even think anybody wants him. You got Rui. You just got to put the pieces around Anthony Davis and build this team around Anthony Davis, man. Get rid of Gabe Vincent. Get rid of everybody who isn't healthy. You can't. I'm not bringing Christian Wood back to the team. You know what I'm saying? Because Vanderbilt, Christian Wood, all these guys, they're just not healthy. Because these guys were supposed to be defenders, so they were supposed to, be actually on the court, actually helping defend against like a Devin Booker and against like Vanderbilt, against a KD, even though there's no answer for Kevin Durant. We saw that tonight. There's no answer for Kevin Durant. He can shoot over you. The only person that can stop Kevin Durant is himself, so there's nobody that can stop him. But there's a lot of reasons why the Lakers are suffering right now. They need to rebuild, man. Kobe learned from watching the work ethic of Bird and Jordan. Oh, actually, well, they've been injured. I think he has some personal issues too. Wood, right? Some relationship issues or something like that too. But he's not healthy. When you have those guys out and the system that they're playing in, because they're kind of playing the same system. They're taking some of the Denver Nuggets dribble handoffs and everything like that, but it's the same thing, man. Ain't nothing really changed. It's the same team they had last year, man. They just got off to a little great start because they were playing teams that didn't really look like nothing. They actually, absolutely. They actually literally playing teams that actually don't, their schedule was kind of a birthday cake. It was a present. So That was a blessing from Adam Silver, the actual playing the Utah Jazz, playing the Toronto Raptors. When they played the Philadelphia 76ers, Embiid was out. Paul George had the hyperextension to the leg. Paul George had the hyperextension. Oh, you forgot Bronny. That was done. Yeah. And then Paul George came back and had another hyperextension. I think that they need to sit Paul George until Paul George, they can figure out what's going on with his leg. Because if you bring him in the game, you bring him back too soon again, as we just saw, and it's the same leg, something's going to end up happening where he's going to have a season-ending injury. Curry is definitely the GOAT. Curry is the GOAT. Stephen Curry, yes. But can he win number 5? That's all going to depend on coaching, health. They already lost Milton with an ACL injury. Suns, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Southwest from New Zealand. Who's your team? New Zealand? I like the Suns. Suns, yes, sir. The 76ers are about to implode. Yeah, the 76ers are. Man, we've been trusting the process for a very long time. How much longer are we going to trust the process, man? And that's the question. What you guys think about Ben Simmons? Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is done. His NBA career is done. He missing layups. He in the warm-ups. He can't hardly what's the word? Can't hardly hit a layup. He can't hit a jump shot. Ben Simmons is useless, man. Ben Simmons is useless, man. I felt bad for Ben Simmons. He had the back injury and everything, but it's like, okay, at this particular point, it's like you don't want to play basketball. You done made enough money. Lakers and LeBron got cooked. They got cooked, Tim. They got cooked. I'm sitting here watching it, man. 27-point lead, man. They got blown out, bro. That was crazy, man. That was absolutely crazy. 27 points. Thank you, man. Hit the like button, man. Thank you, man, for supporting, man. I don't take anything for granted, and I appreciate you. Yeah, man. That was it was close up until what? The third quarter. Same thing with the Denver Nuggets. This is the second blowout back to back. I think they lost by 27 to the Denver Nuggets also. Oh, you talking about Ben Simmons? Man, he a whole layup, right? He almost a 7-footer. And why not dunk the basketball? He literally just put the ball up, and came back down, and missed it. Is LeBron okay? You already know, man. Somebody gonna shoulder the blame, man. Somebody gonna have to shoulder the blame. He off of social media right now. He said it's too toxic, too negative. He'd be on there if they was winning, but they ain't winning right now. They actually finna play some teams. I think they got the Sacramento Kings coming up. They got the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sacramento Kings, I am so disappointed with the Sacramento Kings. I am disappointed with them, man. They ended up getting DeMar DeRozan. And, geez, man, the Sacramento Kings, they were a lot better last year. This year, I don't know what's going on with the Sacramento Kings, man. How you going to have De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, I know Malik Monk is out, DeMar DeRozan, and you got all these players on the team like that, and you stinking up the gym like this. That's why I say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe they shouldn't have got rid of Harrison Barnes, man. That could have been a wrong thing. Ben still stealing money. Ben is robbing the bank, man. Ben Simmons is literally robbing the bank, bruh. Taking all that money from them. He gonna be silly rich. You said the Kings, yeah, they playing like crap. Exactly, the Kings at this moment got worse. Yeah, man, they got worse, man. And that's what I said, man. They had just got into a position of making the playoffs, right? For the first time in so many years, the Sacramento Kings actually made the playoffs. And then you break the chemistry of the team. You go out there and you get DeMar DeRozan. And DeMar DeRozan, I don't necessarily think he fits in their I don't think he fits with their team. Because, Harrison Barnes, didn't require Harrison Barnes just holding the ball as much as DeMar. DeMar needs the ball in his hand. He got a, mid-range. You got to feed him the ball. But they play a fast-paced, Mike Brown kind of had them playing like motion basketball, just like the Warriors. Moving the ball up the court really fast, passing the ball around. And they broke that up, and now they're not even dominant, man. The Thunder beat them. That's what I saw the clips, man, and I'm like, come on, man. How you take this much steps up and then go this much steps back in one season? Warriors, I don't like what, like I said, they were doing this last year. They was up 20, and then next thing you know, they blow the lead. And I'm like, I'm hoping this is not something they're going to start, man. I don't know. I still think they need a big. And they need to trade for a big. Warriors need to trade for a big. They need to get rid of, I don't know, man. I like Pods. He's off and on. They've been missing a lot of free throws. They literally blew a game by missing free throws. I don't know, man. They're going to have to do something different, man. Harrison fits well with the Harkenstein fits well with the Thunder. Yeah, he does. Yeah, but Chet Holmgren is out, so you need that extra big. But he's soft though. He easily injury prone, man. Only thing he do is stand around the 3-point line and shoot threes. But man, I'm telling you, man, like Sacramento Kings, they're a very disappointing team. Curry is the best player on their team. Yeah, but Buddy Hield. Let's give props out to Buddy Hield. He has not been playing too well the last few games, but the start of the season, Buddy Hield is the only player that's made more threes in the last 3 or 4 years than Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, right? And so that the addition, Dunleavy bringing in Buddy Hield was actually great because he's coming off the bench. He can get you. He can shoot you in, or he can shoot you out the gym, but he's more likely going to shoot you in. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes Steve Kerr seems like he's tinkering with the rotations, and that seems like that's a problem because when they were up yesterday by 18, these guys got to the bench. Curry stayed on the bench too long. Curry came back in the game with 7 minutes left in the, I want to say the fourth, right? And by this time, the Nets had already cut into the lead. And so now this guy is sitting when you actually needed him to be in the game way before then, man. So I understand he doesn't want to blow Curry out and, burn him out. But, you can't mismanage a game like that, Buddy Hield, boomer soon. Yeah, Buddy Hield has definitely got game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he fit well with the 76ers, but he really fits well with the Golden State Warriors because of the type of system they're playing. You switch it off. You got down screens. High pick and rolls, pick and pop. You got Curry running those, being double teamed, and so that just makes it easy for him to score. He's like an instant offense, but they gotta really manage the rotations because the rotations kind of killed them yesterday, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to have your offense in the game, especially when one unit is not producing. Jonathan Kuminga didn't play yesterday, so I think he was out for personal reasons. That's the thing. Do the Warriors need to trade Jonathan Kuminga? Warriors not making no moves this season. In the offseason, they'll make a strong play for Giannis. How do you think the Giannis season is going to end? Because they had a streak going really bad with Doc Rivers. I don't think they're going to win a championship. Did they win tonight, or did they end up losing that game? I got to check let's check. Did the Milwaukee Bucks win? Milwaukee Bucks. Let's look it up. Milwaukee. All right, so the Milwaukee Bucks won over the Heat. Right now they're 106-103, and they're currently 9-9 on the season. And in the standings, the Milwaukee Bucks are currently the 5th seed in the standings. Okay, Milwaukee won. I don't think they're going to win the championship. I think Cleveland is 17-1. You got Cleveland, you got the Celtics, you got the Magic, and the Knicks. I think those teams can all beat them in the 7-game in the series. Giannis already said in an interview this past summer that he would like to play one day in Miami or Golden State. Yeah, Giannis is trying to force the issue, you know what I'm saying, to put the pressure on the management to actually do things. But, I would love to see him in Golden State. But I don't want to give up because you're gonna have to give up what? Who are you gonna have to give up? You're gonna have to give Kuminga. Kuminga wants a $200 million contract. He's gonna have to go. They're probably gonna want Podziemski, right, to go. You're probably gonna have some future draft picks to go also. But do you have to give up Andrew Wiggins? Because I actually kind of like the way Andrew Wiggins is balling. And so then, how's your bench gonna look? Because you have Steph Curry. I'm not giving up Buddy. You got Draymond, and then you're gonna have Giannis. Steph Curry, Draymond. Are you going to be able to keep Wiggins on the team? So, that would be great, but then you need to have a bench, right? So, if they do this, how much money are they going to have in the salary cap to actually plug in that bench to actually be able to get the job done? Because we see when the Warriors win, they can't give up Wiggins. No, they can't. When the Warriors actually win titles, they have a bench. So in 2022, they had a bench. They had Otto Porter, Vialisa. They had Vialisa on the team. They had a bench on the team. Jordan Poole. They got a solid bench. In 2018, they had a bench. Andre Iguodala, all those guys, man. 2017, they had a bench. So this year, they had one of the deepest benches in the league, but they ended up losing Shake Milton. You have, like I said, you got Buddy Hield on that bench. You got Kyle Anderson on that bench. He's a solid defender. So Trace Jackson Jr., you got those guys on the team. But when you start giving up stuff, you don't want to give. So you got to make sense. Yeah, obviously going out to Giannis would make sense. Because now, but then how does Giannis fit, into their system? Their small ball system, because they play a lot of small ball. Giannis is an attacker. Giannis has to get the ball. He has to attack the paint. You need to be throwing them alley-oops and all that, pick and roll to the basket. That's how Giannis plays. Doesn't really play like how, Now, I thought that, what's the guy? Larry Marketing would have made more sense from the Utah Jazz because of the kind of style he plays. So he can get to the basket, but he's really a nice three-point shooter, mid-range shooter. I thought he would have made better sense on the Golden State Warriors than like Giannis. Yeah. Well, once you get a name like Giannis on the team, then like I said, you're the Golden State Warriors. You tread in the line of the luxury tax. Paying that. A lot of the owners don't want to pay that. Now the Warriors, Joe Lacob, those guys, they actually show they want to win. So they actually invest in the team. But who's out there that you can put around? Stick a Steph Curry, he's 36, right? So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be in win now mode when the player is 36. I don't know what Kerr wants to play. Moody? Yeah, okay. Moody, he makes it. Yeah, Moody was hot yesterday. Moody came in. Moody was playing phenomenal. And then I didn't understand that he didn't get back into the game until late. Then when he got back in, they stopped going to him, and he had 1 point in the second half. And that's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a guy like Moody who's playing the way he's playing yesterday, you gotta ride that hand. You can't just send him back to the, So Kerr totally fumbled that game. Steve Kerr fumbled that game totally. Coaching, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be playing the 12-man deep rotation that he kind of learned from the Olympics, but sometimes some of his coaching decisions are kind of questionable. But I don't know how. Moses Moody. So yeah, Moses Moody, he would be on that team because I don't think they give up Moses Moody. I think they would give up Kuminga. Kuminga. I don't really know what to say about Jonathan Kuminga. I'm not real high on him. I don't believe that Jonathan Kuminga is worth $200 million. And what y'all think about Wembanyama? I think, someone was talking about if LeBron retired, the future of the NBA. Well, Wembanyama is also the future of the NBA. I'm watching the highlights now. Wembanyama, phenomenal. We never seen anything like that at that size. Wembanyama have been able to score and produce the way Wemby's been able to score and produce. One of my problems with Wemby is sometimes he throw up too many threes. Okay, Lauri Markkanen got hurt, but and then he returned back to the game. I didn't see this game. Lauri Markkanen got hurt early on in the game. Oh man, yeah. So they had to carry him out. Yeah, we're gonna have to follow the update on that one. But yeah, Wemby, he definitely got game. But he's so tall, he can post anybody. But I don't know why he's sometimes straying away from posting up players like Draymond. Post these guys up, man. But he's standing at the top of the key. That's the difference between the 80s and 90s, because the three-point shot, they did shoot the three-point shot, but the best shot was getting the two-point shot and actually getting to the basket and actually, getting the easy shot, off. So, yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, man. Like I said, we're going to be going live for the Oklahoma City Thunder game. Make sure you hit the like button if you're in here. If you want to send a super thanks, send a super thanks. I don't have my Cash App yet, but we will put that up. But this was a, great live. The Lakers, man, better change something, man, fast, because if they don't, they're in trouble. Okay? If they can't get Christian Wood back soon to play with Anthony Davis and Vanderbilt back, man, the Lakers going to be in trouble, man. It's going to be a long season. It's going to get harder and harder. You remember when in Kobe's latter years with the Lakers, man, it wasn't like they was winning a lot, man. And they went through a lot of losing, man. And that's what's going to happen, because you're going to have to face the Denver Nuggets. You're going to have to face Oklahoma City Thunder. You're going to have to face the Houston Rockets. Man, you're going to have to face the LA Clippers, man. You have to face all these other the Golden State Warriors that are playing, lights out right now. Then you got to deal with the other conference, especially when they start to get healthy. So you said Curry ain't using Kuminga right either. Well, Kuminga, man, I don't really like Kuminga's game, man. I don't really like his game. He need to get a shirt to just say shoot it, because when he get the ball, that's the first thing he do. He got the Warriors, they play, you know what I'm saying? The Warriors move the ball around. So I like, sometimes he can be aggressive and get a basket, man, but I'm really not high on Jonathan Kuminga. I feel like we could get a better player, Jimmy Butler or something like that. I don't know, but someone a little bit more polished, man. But I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Definitely appreciate y'all. I'm going to get off here. We're going to be ready for game on Saturday. All right? Friday. All right, peace.